Con Caja Rural no te comunicarás a través de móvil, ordenador, teleoperadores impersonales ni empleados desmotivados. Para nosotros lo más importante es el trato humano, cada vez con más oficinas y más personas, con cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra. Caja Rural de Zamora, gente como tú.
Desde Caja Rural de Zamora queremos apoyar a quienes permanecen aquí y depositan su confianza en nosotros por cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra.
I felt alone. The memory breaks my heart. Now we're heading the right direction. We'll be happy again, together again, together again.
Caja Rural de Zamora, gente como tú.
Buenas tardes, bienvenidas y bienvenidos a la final de parejas del Campeonato del Mundo de Puzzles 2024.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the World Pairs Final 2024.
Podéis acceder a la zona de competición.
You may take your seats, participants.
Cada una de estas 100 parejas que van a participar en esta gran final deben ir buscando su lugar, su puesto, ocupando su sitio. Y sí que dejaremos claras algunas cosas.
So here we are in Valladolid, Spain, and things are getting to their final. Things are coming to a conclusion here in the pairs competition. It's the final.
Hemos vivido unas emocionantísimas fases clasificatorias, vivimos también las semifinales y llega el momento de vivir en directo en la cúpula del Milenio en Valladolid la final por parejas.
So here we are. We've had some amazingly exciting semi-finals, but the pressure goes up a notch now. It's the grand final, and hope it's going to live up to expectation.
Y estáis viendo que en el escenario nos acompañan dos personas, el presidente de la Federación Internacional, Alfonso Álvarez Osorio, y en representación de Ravensburger tenemos a Frigao. Si ese micro no nos funciona, no pasa nada, yo comparto este para que podáis también decir esas palabras en estos momentos previos al inicio de lo que va a ser esta gran final que estoy segura vamos a vivir con muchísima emoción. Así que, venga, Alfonso, que ya tienes micro.
Sí.
Momentazo, ¿no?
Sí.
Alfonso.
¿Cómo andamos de tiempo? Un poquito justo, ¿no?
Vamos justitos.
Bueno, como veo que todavía se está sentando la gente ocupando el lugar, bueno, quiero daros las gracias nuevamente, una vez más. Y, bueno, se acerca casi el momento más emocionante, ¿no?, de todo el campeonato.
So here we are, Alfonso, just say thank you very much for everyone, and here we are, beginning to feel the most exciting moments of this championship.
Bueno, espero que disfrutéis del puzzle y cedo la palabra a Free, que también quiere daros un mensaje. Gracias a
So
todos.
I hope you enjoyed the puzzle, and I'm going to pass over to Free from Ravensburger.
Hello, guys. Before we start the game, I just want to say you are so amazing to make the finals round. I know it's so hard, it's so difficult to make the final round, but you are so amazing. You should give a big applause to yourself.
Un aplauso para vosotros mismos.
So no stress, just enjoy the competition. I believe you will do your best.
Que no hay nada de estrés. Hay que disfrutar del concurso. Sé que haréis lo mejor que podéis.
And it's the exclusive new puzzle image for you guys. So I hope you like the new image.
Y espero que es una imagen totalmente nueva. Espero que os guste esta nueva imagen.
That's all. Can I count down now? No. Okay.
Bueno, pues vamos a explicar digo en español. Vamos a explain some rules to you now, quite important.
Algo importantísimo, sabéis que tenéis un total de 2 horas de tiempo que vais a tener en esa mochila que todavía no podéis tocar, pero vais a poder hacerlo enseguida. Un puzzle inédito de 1000 piezas. Buscamos al campeón, a la pareja campeona del mundo, y será la más rápida, Charlie.
So we're looking for the fastest pair in the world today, and to do that, you'll have to be the fastest to complete this brand new Ravensburger 1000-piece puzzle.
Algo muy importante también. Mucho cuidado a la hora de abrir la bolsa del puzzle, mucho cuidado con esas piezas que pueden irse al suelo, que pueden quedarse en la bolsa. Vamos a recordaros exactamente cómo es la norma de la pieza perdida.
So be really careful when you open the bags. Make sure no pieces go missing. We're going to explain to you so it's completely clear what the missing piece rule is for this year.
Imaginad que ya tenemos el puzzle completo a falta de una pieza, esa pieza que se ha perdido. Podéis hacer 2 cosas. Decidir buscarla y entonces emplearéis el tiempo que sea, no sé cuántos segundos en encontrar esa pieza, o podéis decir tiempo. Cuando digáis tiempo se tomará ese tiempo y como penalización a ese tiempo se le sumarán 10 segundos.
So when you get to the end of the puzzle and you realize you have a missing piece, you have a decision to make. You can decide to take instantly a 10-second penalty by saying finished or time. 10 seconds, your time will then be recorded, that time. 10 seconds will be added to that time for the missing piece, even if you found that piece within those 10 seconds. You say time, that is your time. 10 seconds will be added because you have a piece missing. Is that understood? If you decide to continue looking for the piece, you can do that. You can then say time, but that will be time plus 10 if you shouldn't find your piece in that time. So the moment you call time is the moment we decide you finish your puzzle, or the moment that you finish the puzzle.
Creo que todo está claro. Los jueces preparados. Tenemos en el escenario... Vale, cuidadito también con los precintos. Si a alguien, al sacar el puzzle de la bolsa, encuentra un precinto en uno de los puzzles, rápidamente levanta la mano y alguien de la organización irá rápidamente a solventar ese problema.
So yes, apart from obviously when you open the bags, just making sure there's no missing piece in there. Also check if you happen to have a box without the seals cut. We've cut them all, we hope. But just if that was the case, don't worry. Just stop. Ask for a steward to come along, cut the seals for you. Your time will start from that moment. You will not lose any time. So don't worry, keep calm. Steward will come along, and your time will start from the time you start the puzzle.
Pues creo que llega el momento. Teniendo a Alfonso y a Free ahí, creo que la cuenta atrás
Well, here we are.
corresponde.
There's just one more question, and that question is,
¿Estáis preparadas y preparados?
are you ready to puzzle?
5,
5,
4, 3, 2,
1.
1.
Paddling.
Hello, everybody. We are back for the WJPC
Good
2024
luck to you all.
Pairs Final. I am Valerie Coit, your host, co-host, along with
Diane Healy from Australia. The Bobs are back in town.
So let's look at this puzzle. We have, oh, how colorful and beautiful. Oh my gosh, it is a custom puzzle. It has the word Valladolid right in the middle. It's a little,
It's got the
it's a
dome
puzzle
on it.
competition puzzle. Well, I mean, sort of. Yeah, no, it is. It has puzzlers right in the middle. Oh my gosh, this is the cutest thing ever.
It's
This
got
is
the-
going to be so much fun. I can't wait. You guys will get to see it in a moment here. We are holding it up for you, but it's super colorful. It's 1,000 pieces. You'll notice every pair gets a table. There are 100 pairs in this competition, 33 countries represented. And let's see it. You can start to see it. Oh, you can't see their box very well, but you can see all these
pretty
colorful,
colors.
beautiful pieces. I don't know. I think this is going to be a speedy puzzle. What do you think?
Yeah, this is a perfect speed puzzling puzzle.
Oh my gosh,
It's even
yes.
got the venue dome in it. That's
Right?
really exciting.
This is so cool. I love this.
and
Okay.
the church of Valladolid.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep,
this
and the
is awesome.
tower, and oh my gosh, yes, this is just the best. I love it. Oh my gosh, this is really going to play into the strengths of some of these puzzlers. It's weird though, because it's a kind of like, it reminds me of the Brunch Crunch and the Pretty Flower,
Is it the
one.
same artist?
You know, I don't know. That's a good
Same
question.
coloring.
It's called Valladolid. It says illustration is by Marie Bosso.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, that's really a fun image. I love it.
And it's so relevant. So it's
Yeah,
like
it's
everyone
so
who's come to
cute.
this event will be so happy to take this home with them.
Yes, exactly. What a great keepsake that you get
Yeah.
this in addition to, getting to, be here in the first place. So this is great.
It's got the peacock
It's got the
from
peacock from the park in there.
There's a park in the middle of town here in Valladolid that is
Mm-hmm.
full of roaming peacocks that are not afraid of people. So
No,
they're very,
yes.
very friendly.
We'll give you another good look at it. Let's get
Oh,
it really
tell us
close.
what you think of this. It's
Yes,
beautiful.
it's so cute. Okay, I'll try to hold it steady, but
The
what a
colours,
cute image.
oh, and it's just, so one half the back, or 1/3 is a green background, the other third is the pink and blue checkered
Yeah.
background, and then the other third is the
Oh,
the
shoot. I hope
sky
that was
blue
okay.
background.
Yep.
There's just so many elements to this puzzle that
Yeah.
the speed puzzlers at this event, puzzling at the level
Yeah,
that
they're
do,
gonna
will
love
just
this.
tear this apart.
Right? I think we're going to see some incredibly fast times on this. I mean, one of the things that is nice about this is you can very easily divide and conquer. You've got, the white you can separate out. You've got the kind of city hall pale pink color. You've got the other like church or cathedral image at the bottom, that cream color that's really going to stand out. The apartment building off to the side. I would create a people pile. You get a little people pile going. Yeah, I could see that coming into play, having a people pile.
And do you know what? There's no color that is really repeated
No,
through the
and
puzzle.
dominant.
So there's 2 areas of pink, but they're different shades of pink.
Right.
There's different areas of green, but they're all different shades of
Yeah.
green. So it is so easy to divide and conquer.
Yeah. I could just 100% see one saying, I'll take one side, you take the other, and just kind of working each side of it because you've got the pink as the background on the one side and the green as the other. I mean,
I think we want
Wow.
to do this puzzle.
I
Am
do.
Am I hearing this
Should we
right?
get it out? I'm like about to rip it open and just start puzzling right here and now.
Oh, you're
I
actually
mean,
going to open the box
I'm going to
as
open
well.
it because I want to see the pieces. I think we've
Yeah.
learned from just like looking at the pieces.
Look how
I mean,
beautiful
wow,
the
beautiful colors. It is flat color though. There's no texture. So if you're getting into that like grid, but I mean, there's so many details. I don't think you're going to have many plain pieces.
I was just going to say, I don't think you need texture in
No,
this puzzle because
you really
every
don't.
area of colour is different from any other area of colour.
Yeah.
The shades are all different.
Yep.
There's just no repeating of colour.
Yep.
Like, it's a perfect puzzle.
What's going to be interesting is that we've seen up to this point, the pairs have competed in a semifinal round and a qualifying round to get here. In all of those rounds, they've had 500-piece puzzles. This is 1,000, folks, so I'm seeing guesses like 20 minutes. No. This is a 1,000-piece puzzle. This is not going to go that quickly. I think we could see 40 minutes. I think we could see, well, maybe 45. I mean, we've seen, super speedy pairs getting done with a 500-piece in 17 minutes.
I really don't know what to expect because I would say most of these puzzlers coming to Worlds have been practicing with 500-piece puzzles because you've got to do the best you can on a 500-piece puzzle to get anywhere at Worlds. So that's where you focus your energy.
Yes, yep.
However, if you're puzzling at this level,
Yeah, you're doing it all.
You have done a lot of
You are
puzzles
doing it all.
1,000-piece puzzles in your time.
And if you're doing teams, you're practicing thousands to get ready
That's
for that.
true.
So, but I do like that they kind of switch it up with having, the 1,000-piece be an option at the end for the pairs. I mean, we've talked about this a little bit. If you give some of these speedy teams a 500-piece, and to clarify, everybody in here is speedy, right? They've had to have been to get here. If you're giving them a 500, some of them are done with it in like 20, 25 minutes, and it goes so quickly. And people want it to last. You kind of want, you want to enjoy it and just really savor it. So I think it's fun that they add in the 1,000 as the final. This is
And
a
it
far
might-
cry from past pair thousands. Are you remembering any of
Oh
the
my
past
goodness,
ones with
yes.
the cherry blossoms, which that was a year when most people didn't finish because you
Yes.
had this whole section of like maybe 250 pieces that was cherry blossoms, and it was like, you're killing me here. So this is going to be easy.
Just to clarify, how long do they have to complete this 1,000-piece puzzle
So-
as a pair?
Yes. So this pair's final. Why am I not finding it? 2 hours.
Okay,
Not super long, but
I'm expecting. Oh, I was just.
want to make a
I was
prediction?
going to make a prediction. I've got all nervous.
I'm gonna get cocky. Here's somebody said 39.55. I think I'm gonna say 40 minutes. I'm gonna predict 40. I was gonna maybe add to that, but I think we've got some people here that can do it. Diarn's thinking. I can see the wheels turning.
Well, I've just been watching Amazing Times on 500s all week, and
right?
just converting my thoughts to 1,000 is really testing
I mean, it's a
me.
little bit, 1,000 should technically take longer than, taking a 500 time and just doubling it, because initially
Well,
you're going to be a little slower, right?
Well, going from a
Potentially.
500 to 1,000 never doubles. It's usually triple.
Right.
So if you're doing a puzzle by yourself and you've been doing a 500-piece puzzle and you say, I'm going to do 1,000, I should do it in twice the time. It takes
Right.
me
No,
normally
it doesn't,
3 hours.
yeah, work out
It'll
that
take
way.
me 6 hours to do 1,000.
Yep.
It is usually
You're maybe
more
right.
likely 3 times.
You're
the
probably right.
time.
I'm
Yeah.
probably overestimating. I'm just looking at
But-
who's in this, though, and I'm getting like, oh.
And that's where my face was. I was pulling a funny face earlier because I was thinking, what I was actually thinking is, am I going to put it out there and say that I believe every pair is going to finish this puzzle? within the time
I think
frame?
so, actually. I think that's very possible because, like we said, I mean, the
think
pairs
that's my
semifinal,
prediction.
the pairs qualifying were hour and 15-minute long competitions, and we were clearing out the place. Like, we were getting them all through in that time.
But
So,
no, from the week's records
yeah.
and how the times are just incredibly fast, I have confidence that nearly every pairs team on this floor right now is capable of finishing this in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And because it is such a perfect speed puzzling puzzle, rather than predict a time, I think that's going to be my prediction.
Okay, now I'm like going, because I just looked at the times in the semifinal for pairs, right? So this is semifinal 2 with Gisela and Alejandro. They finished in 21:59. So I'm like, are they going to really get this done? Okay, now let's look at the semifinal that came just before that. Because we had 3 pairs semifinals. Of course, now my phone won't load. Of course, it shows this time to not load.
Anna and Veronica from Poland on our screen.
In semifinal 1, Melissa and Hannah from Australia finished in 23:09. So I may be delusional, everybody. Maybe it's not going to be 40. Maybe more like 45, 46.
Well, that's not far off.
Yeah, it's not too far off. I see a lot of people going sub 40 in the chat, so they're even more confident that the people in this room are going to kill this puzzle.
20 from Deb.
Yep. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Oh, so somebody said they're noting, Jim says Kiara and Kathy are foregoing the boater and making anchors. Oh, look at there. You can see the same type of thing. Gisela is getting the edge done. Alejandro's got that little cathedral almost done. I actually was going to say that would be the first chunk I would grab. It really sticks out in the puzzle.
Yes.
Amongst all the colors, that cream color.
I would have done the dome.
Oh, the white. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is going to really stick out as well. You do have a very flat sky, but I doubt there's more than maybe 5 or 10 pieces that are only blue. I bet most of the pieces have a little detail on them that are going to make it easy to place.
A speckle of color from somewhere.
Mm-hmm. People are saying it's interesting to see who's doing sorting and who's going straight to puzzling. Doesn't look like Gisela and Alejandro did any sorting.
So we've got sorting here.
Yeah, now Mercedes and Vonda, you're seeing some sorting happening. Mercedes is the one just plugging in the pieces. She's chosen, is that like City Hall, that building? I'm guessing it's a government building, right? Up in the upper corner?
The one that's behind the Valladolid
It must be, right?
In town.
So yeah, it looks like Mercedes was just puzzling away as her partner's sorting for her and kind of making some piles.
I think I've decided, as we're on the second last day, I think I'm giving Mercedes the title of the most graceful puzzler I've ever seen.
I think that is apt. She is. She's just graceful. You're right. That's the perfect description for how Mercedes puzzles.
I find myself just staring at her. I'm like, she puzzles like such a lady.
Yeah, she does. Yeah,
so
you're right.
Graceful.
Yeah, and what's interesting there, she's wearing a wrist, like a watch and a bracelet, which is a big no-no on my team. You don't wear any jewelry on your hands. You're like, you don't want to catch it on anything. Oh my gosh. And Gisela, what is she doing? She's got a dangly bracelet. She's going to sweep.
Oh, that's actually touching the
table. It is. I'm like, you're going to sweep a puzzle piece off of the table if you're not careful, Gisela. I'm just shocked by this.
That's uber confidence right there.
It is uber confidence.
So it looks like Alejandro's working on the dome right now, which is the only pure white section of the puzzle. Mm-hmm.
So Charlie's here with a report. What are you seeing, Charlie?
What do I see? I thought I'd tell you a little bit about the puzzle.
Yes.
Please do, since
That's
you're a local man.
So, yes, well, I thought I'd explain a few things to you. We've got the dome, obviously top right. That's where we are. For those of you, we're hopefully going to get our image up on stage in a, hopefully in a 4x4 screen. Have 4 things. And once we get the image up, I will talk you a little bit.
There you go.
Hey guys, hello everyone. Mm-hmm. So here we go. So this is where we are. This is the dome. Mm-hmm. So this is a puzzle about Valladolid, where we are. So we are in Spain, about 100 miles north of Madrid. And so this is a puzzle which has been made by Ravensburger in honor of this city. So here we've got the city hall, and then this is like the main square, which those of you who are here will have seen. Then here, this church here is called La Antigua, which means the old church. And then we've got some typical houses. We've got this is called San Pablo, which is which houses the National Sculpture Museum.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was a cathedral. okay.
Well, it's technically it's just behind it. The sculpture music.
I'm
probably slightly wrong with that. It's just behind it. It feels like it's the same building. It's called San Pablo. And what else have we got? And so that's a little bit of the story. We've got obviously the flag of Valladolid.
Flag? Okay.
That's the flag of the city.
Obviously, the big sign that's in the center square. That
yes,
looks like
exactly.
that, right?
That's in. Well, that's in. Yeah, that's called the Plaza Zorrilla, which is the Zorrilla Square. What else have we got here?
It's a beautiful puzzle.
And then we've got the cup here, the World Puzzle Cup.
I didn't see that. Lovely.
Well, there we go.
Nice,
and then we've got a peacock here.
Puzzling.
So we've got
we talked about
there is
peacocks.
yes. There's the peacock, and you've been into Campo Grande.
Of course.
Literally translated as big field.
I call that the Snow White Park because
the Snow White Park.
You have so many Snow White moments. You have birds coming and landing on your hand. You have little red squirrels coming to greet
yes.
you. Rabbits, chickens, geese.
Yep.
There were ducklings there the other day, and peacocks roaming everywhere as friendly as you like.
Yep.
The cathedral, just popping over the back of the Millennium Dome.
Yeah.
It's not geographically correct. I wouldn't use this as a guide to getting around.
What's the big green tall thing there by the dome?
The tree.
Is that? No, it's a statue. It's a statue.
Oh,
okay.
that's the
Like,
statue.
which statue
That
is
is called Conde Ansúrez, I think. I think it's Conde Ansúrez. There are going to be more details which I haven't picked up on myself. I thought I'd talk you through the main things. So there is a statue. So feel free to correct if I'm wrong.
Is the pink checkered floor the main square?
That's the floor of the main square, which is basically it's in brick, isn't it? And that's the Plaza Mayor, which is the main square, and the typical houses and greenery.
I remember Alfonso mentioned to me that there was going to be a really fun surprise of this sort of custom image that was, kind of designed for Valladolid, but he made it sound like it was coming later, potentially.
See, I thought it was coming. I thought it was going to be the 500.
Oh, you did? Oh, he's so cagey. He just he knows how to give you dribs and drabs of information without revealing too much.
Yes. Yes.
Is that a water fountain?
Yeah.
So that is the water fountain. That would be in Fuente Dorada.
Nice.
I don't know if it's actually the Fuente is actually fountain. So I think that's what it is.
The only thing wrong with that puzzle
yes.
is that there's a Dalmatian instead of a Chihuahua.
Yeah. Yeah, they're missing
Those
Chihuahua.
of you who've been on, you would have seen. I haven't seen them yet, but everyone, there's no talk about puzzling. It was all about the Chihuahua yesterday. It was the Chihuahua and the Polish girl finishing as well alone.
Gosha was a big hit.
It's a great moment if you can go back to the end of. What was it?
Oh, it's one of the pairs.
Well, it was
one of the individual
individuals.
semis. Yeah,
individual
semis. Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly when it was. It will start almost exactly an hour and a half after after kickoff yesterday morning.
Yep.
So it would have been at 10:30 Spanish time. So if you go into the live links page.
It was
and it was almost exactly. It was maybe 20. I think it was almost exactly 10:30.
Yeah.
Maybe 25 past 10 Spanish time. It'll be an hour and a half, an hour and 25 minutes into the transmission.
First semis from yesterday.
The highlight of the event for me so far.
The Chihuahua.
No. Gosha.
Gosha,
and having the entire room.
Yes.
Clapping
her on.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we've got our Aussie duo.
Oh, yeah, okay.
These
we got to
two
start
came
looking at the action.
first
Yep.
in their semi-final. So they are in the hot seat. They're table number 2 behind Alejandro.
Oh, didn't they do well yesterday?
Didn't they do well yesterday? Their teammates were crying.
Yep.
They're just with pride and celebration for them because...
And maybe a certain amount of surprise as well. I'm not sure they were expecting it.
Do you think? Well, yeah, we've never been this close. That's the best an Australian puzzler has ever done at Worlds.
I was going to say, this has been a banner year for you all, right?
Yeah, and in this division, we've also got Reese and Sarah, who placed 3rd in their division.
And Katrina and Rihanna, they're in here. I mean, you guys
so
have a lot of representation.
I think they'll like this
today.
puzzle. This puzzle, I think, will suit them as well. I think this is right up their street.
But people don't realise the dedication that these two have got as a partnership. this year they have chosen to travel to the state competitions around Australia. And for those that haven't been to Australia, Australia is a very, very long a very large country. You can fly for 5.5 hours and still
Is it
be in
14
the country.
Spains or something? Something ridiculous.
In terms of the size,
Australia's so big, and these two girls have travelled to the state competitions just so they can practice together in a competition environment.
I think it's worth noting they also live 1,000 miles or 1,600 kilometres apart, more or less.
Yes, they live in different states. Hannah lives in Victoria and Melissa lives in Queensland. So these girls have given this everything they've got, and it all comes down to right now. That they're in the moment that they've been waiting for. They're in the moment that they've been working towards. And yes, I've got goosebumps talking about them because the pride that we all feel for all the Aussies, and I'm just talking about these girls right now because they're on our screen, and it's not just me, there are so many Australians at home that know about these two, have been celebrating through their achievements. Hannah won her state competition, Melissa's our national champion, so they have been, they're very well known in the puzzle community in Australia, and this is their moment, and we're all behind them.
But they have a smile and enthusiasm which lights up a room as well. It was a joy yesterday. It's worth seeing their celebration yesterday when they won their semi-final.
So some interesting stats. So if you go to the worldjigsawpuzzle.org site, and I shouldn't even mention that because we want to keep it from crashing. So, but if you go and you look at the participants, and then click on this division, the pairs final, you can see how many are representing each country. So we have 33 countries in this round, and oh wow, they're making some good progress. Oh, the Brigitas, you guys, they're in it, the Hungary team. So we have, from Australia, you guys have 5 pairs in here.
Look at this.
But, hello.
Welcome, Alfonso.
I didn't expect you during the pairs final.
What are the people thinking about this sign? It's like the people.
Oh, people love the puzzle, I think. Yeah. We love it. Yes, loving the puzzle.
I'm impressed because people are buying 4, 5, 6 at the time.
Really?
Yes.
Well, because it's a souvenir.
I take one for my mother because maybe I want to see.
Alfonso's like, I want one.
For yourself. You forgot to put some aside for yourself. This is the most perfect souvenir from this event.
Yes,
I
it's
think
perfect.
The city of Valladolid, I don't know if they know the impact can be this puzzle for the city. Because they don't know, because this puzzle is part of the catalog the next year, and I think that's most people all over the world can buy it.
Yeah.
And
I think
Valladolid,
so.
what is Valladolid? And this one thing very important that is the first time we show the logo.
The World Jigsaw logo on the puzzle.
That's helped a lot of people now the World Jigsaw Championship.
That's a very nice little touch there.
We've
got the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship logo stamped on the box. If you've been here for this event, you would have to buy this to take home to every puzzler you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is the perfect gift from this event.
Yes.
Yes, thank you very much. So I want to give you a present, you and Barbara.
What?
Yes, it's a special present.
Well, don't make us all emotional on the live stream, Alfonso. That's not allowed.
That's for you.
What?
And that's for you.
Oh, goodness. Okay, we're
Thank
opening
you,
this right now.
Alfonso.
Oh, my God.
So sorry.
I'm so sorry for screaming in the microphone.
We got a nice little custom slippers.
Because using the jury's pink, sorry.
Oh, okay. I don't mind having blue, but I will take the pink. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Here we are, opening our slippers.
You've got
puzzle slippers. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Alfonso. I love it.
These are the cutest
That's the cutest. I know what we're wearing on Monday when we hang out together for the day. We're going to just chill in our slippers.
Valerie and I have a date on Monday.
We have a date on Monday.
Anything that makes us smile and makes us relax.
Yes.
And we're going to do it in our puzzle
invited.
slippers.
You're both invited.
Well, we might have to just take up that invitation.
As long as you're ready for sugar overload,
Yes.
fat
Lots
overload,
of croissants.
laughter
Monday.
overload.
Yes,
Lunes.
on Monday, yes.
Monday.
You'll maybe be sleeping, Alfonso. Thank you so much.
I have just
It's
to
adorable.
see the human that sold me this one,
Uh-huh.
and I asked me, how was what's the name of this one?
Slippers.
Slippers.
Yes, how was, oh, I forgot my God. And I take this one for present for you because this I keep it there for 4 days.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, lovely.
Great
Alfonso,
moment.
has your wife been questioning why you have pink slippers? Did she at any stage say,
Because the
Alfonso, I
size
need
I
to
have is
ask
very
you,
little. That's okay.
what are the pink slippers
It's
doing
your
under your
size,
bed,
no?
Alfonso?
I have a question for you before you go. Any prediction? What time? How
Okay,
long?
prediction.
How long?
Can I say in half hour? No, I think that's 1 hour and a half, maybe.
Really?
Fastest.
Oh no!
No, it'd be
for the
less than that.
fast-
No, or
the
less.
fastest time.
Look at
Really, I
the
have not. It's very,
look at
Now
Mercedes.
it's very difficult
Yeah.
to say a prediction
Right.
because the level now is.
It's not Mercedes.
level.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
amazing as
It's so I know the
Brigitta.
puzzling has gotten so quick that you just can't. It's really
These
hard to estimate. But
Girls from Hungary are doing a fantastic
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
I thought it was Mercedes. I thought that was.
no, that was
No.
The Brigittas. They have Brigi on the back.
Yes,
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
I
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Alfonso,
Thank
for
you very
stopping
much,
by. I love the
Alfonso.
slippers.
Alfonso.
I'm gonna put those babies
President-
on right after this.
President of the World Jigsaw Puzzle Federation right there. That is the man behind this entire event. There's everything that you're seeing, everything that you're enjoying. You can thank that man right there.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Probably should have introduced him from the start. I think we all just assume Alfonso's like world famous or something.
Yes,
He is
exactly.
in the puzzling community. Like I say, he's puzzle famous. Everybody knows Alfonso and just how hard he works to pull off this event.
Well, very
Nice
good.
surprise.
That
wasn't
was
it?
that was
was nice.
lovely. I want to see more. I mean, I'm okay. There's 2 of your
I think, yes,
Australian
get
pairs.
on to-
You guys have 5 pairs in this
I know,
division.
they're amazing. So in the top left, we have Finn and Adele from Queensland. So they can
Oh,
practice together.
Look at Kati and Kiara down there, though. They're making
They're
good progress.
flying.
They're good.
So
That's gonna be a
yes,
good
I know a
one.
lot of eyes on them, and there's
For them
Kelly
as
and
well.
Andrea, the current U.S. pairs champs down there, and they did 1,000 in the
They're
pairs.
the only ones doing this who have done
The sky,
Well,
right?
What's nice, what I'm liking is that there are a lot of different strategies.
Yeah.
So you can see there are so many little parts you can work on.
Right.
Yeah.
Some people start in the middle with Ayuntamiento, the town, the city hall. Others are starting with the main square. So you've got City Hall,
Finn
but no
and
main
Adele
square.
have quite a
So
bit
it's
done
fun.
there.
Yeah, can I just say with these 2 on your screen now, Adele, I was just advised by her husband today that after their semi-final qualification yesterday, she said, I have just puzzled at my absolute
Peak.
best. That was my absolute
Yeah.
peak.
Oh, that's so
Well,
good.
let's hope she can take it up one
Yeah,
more.
right.
That she
Just
really
put it all
just
out
did the
there.
best puzzle
Yeah.
she'd ever done.
Oh,
and
that's
I think
good for
that's
her.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I want to see more, right? Like, we have so many good pairs. Like, where are the Czech puzzle queens? Where is Teresa Marqueta?
Yeah.
Where is Jana? And, I mean, I
They're
want
at
to see
table
them.
9, yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to leave you. I'm going to go and see if I
Okay.
can be a bit of an info seeker
Yes,
as
do it,
well.
do
I'll
it.
be
Go
your
around
eyes
and
from
look.
the floor.
Be our
I'll
eyes.
leave you. I might come in and join a little bit
Okay, yes, we'd
later
love
on.
it.
I'll leave you
Thank
to your
you.
amazing commentary and
All right.
And I think it's definitely time to settle on the action now.
Right, I do
Yeah.
want to
Thank you,
focus on
Charlie.
what's
And
happening.
you will
There
do
we
that
can
marvelously,
see
and I will
Sarah
see
and
if-
Lauren up there. They look like they're making
I'll see
good
if I can
progress.
get some info from the floor.
Great,
So,
thank you, Charlie.
See you in a bit.
Yeah. No, I wish we could have the camera on everybody. I know everybody is saying like we want to see more. They're doing it. They're trying to get out there.
Oh, sorry.
Keep in mind it is 5:30 local time. This has been a day, but I mean they're going to do their best.
Do you know what? I could only ever dream of looking that pretty while I puzzle.
I love the star earrings. So cute.
They had stars in their hair
Yeah.
yesterday. I think
Okay,
they have
yep.
just embraced the whole lead
Oh,
up
yeah.
and this whole event.
You
They're
gotta go.
loving
You
it.
gotta go for it with the outfits and the bling, and
Actually,
it's all
something
so
we
much
haven't
fun.
talked about too much. We touched yesterday on having coaches.
Yes.
So those 2 on the screen, Melissa's husband Nathan
Oh,
is their coach.
Their coach, really?
And he is...
now they're getting their slippers over on the Spanish live stream. Aw, that's so cute. We'll be slipper besties. We should get a photo later, all wearing our slippers. Yeah, that's so
too
cute.
Funny. Yeah, I'd actually love to get his insight into what he sees.
Well, maybe he's watching. If you're out there on the live stream, jump, or is he here?
I can see him. Should I get him?
Sure. Let's hear some coaching tips. I did want to mention, okay, so in this round, we have 15 American teams. So the most representation from any one country. We have 11 pairs from Germany, 7 from Spain, 6 from France, and 7 from Poland. So I think my flag flashcard use has come in handy for me momentarily. Okay. Yeah, we have a guest. Okay.
Okay, so we have with us Melissa Townsend's husband, Nathan. Welcome, Nathan.
Hello, hello. How are we all?
Very good. I won't keep you long because you are one of the most supportive husbands I've ever seen.
Husbands.
Yes. I am wearing the shirt. It does say I'm a husband.
You're owning it. And I know you want to watch every second of this race with Melissa and Hannah. There they are on our screen now.
They're looking good.
I was just informing people that you are actually their puzzle coach. And for those that don't know it, Nathan doesn't puzzle. However, I've heard he's a fantastic coach. So can you give us some insight as to what you see or how you benefit the girls, considering you don't actually puzzle?
That's a good point, and I think a lot of people might be surprised to realise how much of it can transfer from other areas. So like many things with puzzling, the trick is to get the basics right. And so as a non-puzzler, even though I can't do it very well, I can watch and see when someone else is inconsistent. So what I actually do with Mel, my wife, is that she tells me what she wants to do, and then I basically hold her accountable to it. So I stand next to her and I watch, and when she's not doing it, I tell her that she's not doing it, and then she has to try and fix that habit, and that's pretty much how we do it.
So you're creating an awareness that she was wanting to have an awareness of something, and you're making her aware of it.
Yeah, and part of it is it's always easier to point out someone else's mistakes compared to pointing out your own. So when she's busy puzzling, she's not actually watching herself, and that's something that I can bring to the table as an outsider.
Okay, fabulous. So your coaching is actually, it's initiated by the feedback she gives you.
Yeah, I don't know how to do a puzzle fast. She has to tell me what she's looking for, and then I just help her stay on track with whatever it is that she wants to do.
And then you realise when she's not doing what she wants to be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
Yeah, I wish I had somebody willing to watch me puzzle.
Yeah, an easy example is a lot of people will hire a PT, or they'll go to a gym with a PT, and that PT is just telling them to do stuff that they already know how to do. Ride a bicycle, do push-ups. Right. All the normal stuff. You already know how to do it all, but the difference is that they're actually there making you do it.
So when you slack off, they go, hey, pick it up again, pick it up.
Exactly. They help you stop the bad habits with your technique. Maybe they actually just hold you accountable to, you said you were going to do 20 reps and you've only done 15. You can't stop yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want you as my coach. I'm not a very disciplined person.
Look, there's a certain risk to our marriage, but it's working out so far.
I tell you what, if she wins this today with Hannah, I don't think they'll be complaining about you as their coach at all. And the girls do credit Nathan to a lot of their improvements. So I will not be surprised if they place in this division that Nathan will be in some of the photos, because he really has contributed so much to their progress. I did a radio interview last week with Melissa on the ABC while we were both in Spain, and Melissa was talking about things like training her brain to be aware of what her left hand is doing, as her right hand is her dominant hand. And so I guess that's where you come into it, that you go, hey Melissa, you've scrunched up the puzzles in your left hand, you've got to keep that open and things like that.
That's right, exactly like she was saying on that radio interview you two did. She often finds that her left hand likes to hold pieces and keep them secure, Except that's not supposed to be its job. It's supposed to be its job is actually holding them and putting them down.
Yes.
And so one of the things that I can do is if she tells me that's what she wants to focus on, I can just stand next to her and say, your left hand's holding the pieces, put them down.
Yeah.
It's literally that easy.
I love that. I think you might have just inspired a few people who don't like to puzzle but like to watch.
I have to share a great story here. I've been waiting to share this. So this is Alice Rowe and Becca Taylor. They are also making good progress, as you see there. We're going to try to get the cameras out to more of those top teams. We're seeing the Czech Puzzle Queens. But I have a great story about Alice. Oh, wow, they've made good progress. Look at that. So Alice is still in high school. I found out last night that at her high school, the school had to put up a firewall for the YouTube live stream of the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships because all the students were watching it all day at school and not paying attention in class. So the principal of the school had to take measures to be like, no, you can't be doing this during the school day. So
that is so brilliant.
Clearly, I mean, I've been banned from Alice's school, basically, is my takeaway from that, right? So, but I just love that. That just shows you the support that they're getting for Alice, and I'm so happy for her that she's got this big cheering, group of folks back in Colorado rooting for her.
I love that the kids at her school were prepared to break the rules to support her and watch her live at Worlds. I think that's beautiful.
I think it's even better that the principal was willing to realize that if you can't beat them, you join them.
Well, he didn't. He beat them. He turned it off.
Yeah, he turned it off.
Oh, he turned it off.
Yeah, so he made it because the kids weren't paying attention. So he just was no more of this.
He needs to put a big screen up somewhere, get everyone in the room, and then support the person who's coming from their school as an icon.
I think so too.
I'm with you on that, Nathan. I think the school should have embraced it and said, everybody, gather here. We're about to watch Alice at the World Championships. She's USA's current national champion at 17 years old. She's still a school student, and I think she is worth celebrating. So go, Alice.
Oh, this is a great split screen, watching those four all going, and it's looking so close. I mean, you've watched a lot of puzzling. Any predictions at all about how this is going to go, about how long it will take?
This one's really hard to predict because everyone so far, I mean, up until just a couple of months ago, everyone believed they were training for a 500-piece final. And so that was new, and that really has changed the whole way that the puzzle evolves because there's a lot more decision making in the beginning as you pull apart all the pieces and work out who's going to do what and how to actually begin the puzzle and what the sequence is going to look like. So it's really shaken up how a lot of people had trained. So I think it's going to be a really good way to see who can adapt to a different method or a different type of strategy. And we're starting to see that here, particularly the groups and the pairs who are part of teams and spent the last couple of days working on 1,000 pieces. They've had that chance to get their eye in and really work with it and understand how a 1,000-piece puzzle needs to come together. So I think there's probably, I mean, all the fast people are already in teams, so they already got that advantage on an equal playing field. But it's really good to see this come together. There's a lot of different approaches in the beginning, where to start.
No, Charlie just came over and handed me his phone, and he's taking photos of all these top teams, and I'm looking at the photos, and I'm like, I don't really see much of a difference. You do. Katya and Kiara, that is a difference. Look at them compared to the Czech team just above them. I think they're further along. If they unseat the Czech Puzzle Queens, which has two amazingly strong pairs, that will be wow, right? I mean, they all did really well in the classifying rounds, but
it would be very impressive. However, we haven't seen anything of Alejandro in the last few minutes, so
not for a little while.
I wouldn't expect that if he comes back on screen, it'll be with a lot of the puzzle complete.
Yeah, I think we'll be doing a lot of gasping because these teams are so fast that you look away for 2 minutes and you come back and it's amazing how much they've completed. But on the top left is Jana, who was actually the very first world champion in the 2019 World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships. She was our very first World Jigsaw Puzzle champion. And we're going to let Nathan go so he can be the best husband ever for Melissa and go cheer for her and watch her.
Yes.
So thank you, Nathan.
So much.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me on.
Enjoy the race.
Of course.
Oh, these girls are flying.
Yeah, people in the comments are really like, look at Kati's speed. It's insane. They're crushing it. I do think right now it's looking very much like they're in the lead. Like they don't have that top edge together, but there's just so few gaps left already. I'm amazed. And look at the time, 38:23. I'm wrong. It's not going to be 40, everybody, but it could be 42, 43.
Possibly. Do you know what I'm fascinated about right now? Neither of them are working on any block area. They're filling in all the green gaps.
Oh, but look at them.
I thought they would complete all the block areas and probably finish with the green that's squiggled through lots of detail.
Yeah. I know everybody. I wish we could see everybody all at once, folks, and I know it's tough. We only have 4 cameras on the floor. There we're getting to see Victor and Natalia. They're doing well, but definitely not as far as Kiara and Kati. But I mean, rest assured, we will, once we start seeing finishes, we're going to capture as many of those as possible. So you'll get a view of hopefully every pair in here.
And as we've said before, they are placed on tables according to their previous results. So that does also make it easier for the cameramen to get from table to table.
Right, and so you're kind of focusing on these front tables initially. Everybody in this round gets their own table. There's 100 people participating, all having a large table, and that's because of the larger size of the puzzle. But there's Andrea Peng and Kelly Walter. I mean, look at that. Just, really, really focused, zoning in on it. Andrea grabbing a bunch of pieces to go work a section. But not as good as Kati and Kiara. I'm telling you, I think we're going to see 42 around there with them because it's going to go so quickly when they get down to the end. You can see Sarah and Lauren up behind.
Yes.
Very closely matched to Andrea and Kelly right now.
We also haven't seen... Oh, there's Alejandro on our screen. Oh, my goodness.
But I can't tell. Do they, I'm worried they have a section somewhere we're not seeing that they're going to drop in.
Section. I'm looking at
the Czech team.
The Czech team. They've actually got a big corner not done, so they're not as far as I initially thought. Oh my gosh, it is the USA girls on this screen. The USA girls.
They're looking pretty far along.
Ahead.
Maybe ahead of Gisela and Alejandro.
I think so.
Maybe. Oh boy, I don't know.
But Kasia and Kiara, they only had 2 colours. The pieces that were left on the side, there were only 2 colours.
Yeah, it was like the blue pieces. Yeah, it's like they're going to just go and fill in the blue pieces.
I think it was
and the top
blue
edge.
And pink.
They had so little left. I'm sure.
Whereas looking at the Australian girls, they have every colour left on their table.
Yeah. You can see there Ernesto Joel on the live stream there in the bottom.
Hi, Jigsaw Joel.
Yeah, and you can see Ernesto moving around where do we go next? I mean, things are going to move so quickly as we get close to the end of these puzzles.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're just more nervous about catching finishes. I heard from talking to the judges, so Heidi was in this last round. She's one of the volunteers. Oh, yeah. No, they still have a ways to go. I'm wrong. I think that's maybe more like 4 minutes or something left. They do have a little ways, and a lot of the pink and white there on the left, too. I think I was overestimating kind of where they were at. But Heidi was saying earlier when she was here, as having worked the floor as a judge, that one of their plans is as they start zoning in, everybody's just going to get assigned. You stay at that table because it is so hard to know when they're going to finish when it starts to get close and you're down to the last 30 pieces.
Are so essential.
Yeah,
so essential.
Yep.
God, it's a beautiful puzzle.
No, I know, right? It's so colorful and bright. It's still pretty good in the dome here. It's not dark yet. I mean, it's
nice.
Almost 6 o'clock local time, but it's quite bright. Oh, there we're seeing Teresa and Marquetta. Previously, we were watching, I think, is it? Oh, Kati. Yeah, yep. Charlie's coming over to give us the nod that Kati and Kiara are looking definitely ahead of the rest of the field at this point.
But that USA team are doing good.
Right.
That dome is not a blank patch.
And they still have the dome, to do.
Oh, my goodness. Are we going to have some photo finishes?
If this gets that close, that's just nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
As an organizer, I hope it's not that close. It's exciting, right? But you don't want there to be some weird time screw-up or something that means the difference between winning £1,000 and or 1,000 euros and 750 euros or 500 euros, because we are playing for prizes here now at this point, everyone. So the top prizes, it's top 10, all get a prize. And first is 1,000 euros. Let me pull it up. I got to make sure I get this right. I don't want to screw up the prizes. I believe it's 750 for second, 500 for third. And yes, that's correct. So just the top 3 are given cash prizes. Okay. And from then on down, it's, you know, puzzles, trophies, that kind of thing.
There are some people needing to buy extra suitcases on this trip for their puzzles.
For sure. Every time I'm like, I'll just bring home a few. And then every round,
no such
every
thing.
round, I'm like, well, I want that one, of course. I've got a pile now, and I'm just like, what am I going to do with these? Last time I was leaving the next day, so I literally just duct taped a box to death and brought a box home with me. But yeah, I'm going to be toting things around for a little while. So
a lot of the spectators in the room are relying on the same visuals that everyone on the live stream is seeing. Because the room is so large and there are so many competitors, it is actually quite difficult to see our fastest puzzlers in the first and second row.
Yeah, you can only really see around the edge.
Yes, so the screen you're looking at is what a lot of the spectators are seeing, so we're relying on that for our updates.
Are Kelly and Andrea pulling into the lead? They've got that whole dome done. They've got a lot of the same types of gaps. They've got the blue up in the corner done, and Kelly, Chiara, and
my eyes are dancing all over the screen just trying to work it out, and every couple of seconds
starting to feel, I'm getting nervous right now because I'm starting to feel like, do the Americans maybe have a shot at getting first place? Are Kelly and Andrea
gonna? Look at them.
I mean, right?
Look at them. They're doing fantastic.
And I'm looking down here, and I'm so kind of surprised at, I know it's Yana, and then I cannot think, what's Yana's teammate's name? Why am I spacing this out? There's Teresa Marqueta. No. Where are they on our list? Sorry, people in the chat are probably like, it's this.
No. What table number?
Oh, there.
Yana and
Katerina. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, of course it's Katerina. I'm so sorry, everybody. Yeah, Yana and Katerina.
Oh, wow.
This is agonizing. This is agonizing. I'm just going to go in the back, Diarn, and you come and get me when it's over. Somebody just give me a call, and I'll just go lay down somewhere, and then I'll come back, and it'll be over, and I can rest.
I'll come and find you with my jelly legs.
I have jelly legs right now. I do. I'm so nervous for these folks. I don't know how they're doing this. I'm not seeing many hands shaking, but if it were me, my hands would be shaking. Okay, and now look at this. Marqueta and Teresa suddenly in overdrive. Look at how fast their hands are moving. I'm like grabbing my hair right now.
I know. You've got nervous energy going on.
If any puzzle pieces are missing, this is going to be interesting.
Oh, wow.
This is not good for the faint of heart.
The Czech girls on the right might be ahead. Yes, I think, oh my goodness.
I think they're going to get it. I think they're going to get it. What is happening? What is happening? Like out of nowhere. No, that's Teresa Marqueta, last year's pairs champion. And I think they're going to retain their title here.
Back-to-back pairs winners.
It's just going so fast. They're just blazing through this at the end.
So Katerina and Chiara have puzzle pieces on top of the puzzle.
Yeah,
so it looks like they've got less
they're further,
left.
but yeah, you can see Kati's working a bunch that are on the table. They have a few randoms way off to the side, but
whereas Teresa and Marqueta, what you see on the table is all that is left. Oh my goodness, they're going so fast.
It's going to happen for them.
Yes!
It is 7:42.
We have back-to-back world pairs champions.
Oh my gosh, how exciting. Oh, and Kati and Chiara
second place. Right behind them, hot on their tail.
It's going to be fast and furious, folks. They're going to be coming in so quickly now. I think I'm shocked that it took that long, 47:42, but I mean, that is an excellent time. That's an incredible time. I think we've gotten spoiled by speed.
Remember, it's 1,000
I know,
piece
it's
puzzle.
1,000-piece puzzle, and they just did it in 47 minutes and 42 seconds. And I think Kelly and Andrea have a great shot at coming in third here. The fact that the cameras are on them are telling me, yeah, that is the case, hopefully. But holy cow, folks. I don't know how anybody could watch a round like this and not think this is the most exciting television out there. Why is this not on the networks, right? This is so
missing out.
Amazing. It's amazing.
Wow, look at the difference.
No, what happened? They were doing so well.
Or were the other girl? Andrea Pang.
Yeah, 49. Oh my gosh. Woo! Third in the world. Third in the world, everybody.
Kelly, well done.
Fantastic. Third in the world. Come on over, Charlie. Come on over.
Am I allowed to use bad words?
Yes. No.
Am I allowed to use no bad words?
Keep it wholesome. Oh
my goodness.
You guys, I just thought of it.
That
Wait
was
a second.
unbelievable. Clucking.
Oh my gosh.
Feeling broody.
Wait a second.
Unbelievable.
I think.
What
just happened?
I mean, even it was impossible to see.
The screen was on 4 different split screens, and my eyes were buzzing all over the place trying to work out who was
You guys,
ahead.
I've been saying it wrong. I was saying that last year Teresa Marqueta won first. They did not. It was Gisela and Alejandro with the Boston
by
one.
7 minutes.
I know, and I was thinking, I think of years previous, but yeah, they won it handily last year.
Was it 14 minutes? It was
14 minutes.
It was the 14
because it was that crazy Boston.
It was Alejandro the year before against Kristen.
Yes, right.
14 minutes.
Yes. So last year they won it by 14 minutes, and Sarah Michaela came in second, and then it was Teresa Marqueta. So this is quite a coup for Teresa Marqueta. I bet they feel so good right now, coming in and getting the first place spot. I think I was thinking of their team final because they won in the teams. But yeah, no. And there's Kathy and Jean. I'm going to be really curious to see if the Americans can pull off multiple teams in the top 10 like we did last year. I can't wait.
That was incredible.
That was incredible. But can you believe it? I forgot about Gisela and Alejandro. I was just like, this is amazing, this is amazing. And then they showed them, and I'm like, wait a second, they're still puzzling? What is
and what was the time difference? Did you mark that?
Yeah, I did mark down the time.
15 seconds less?
It was 47:42. And keep in mind, everybody, these are not official. These are what I'm just marking down and hoping to get, sort of close. 47:42, followed by Kathy and Kiara at 48:07. So just 25 seconds later. And then Kelly and Andrea at 49:09. I think this is going to be tight now between Jean and Kathy and Gisela and Alejandro. I don't know what's happened because I felt like, this is just, I'm at a loss for words, everyone. It's happened, finally. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
This is what it took. This is what it took.
Seconds,
my brain is broken.
Finish.
And we've had
25 seconds. Like, not a minute.
Look at, I was close. It was 47:41, 48:06. I'm off by a second.
And no pieces missing.
No pieces
missing. Thank goodness. 49:09. I was right on Kelly and Andrea. 49:09.
I'm very glad about that. We really didn't want that.
No.
Exciting as it makes it.
No. There's so many we haven't seen yet, everybody, that are so strong in this division. I am just, and Kristen and her sister are still in here. We haven't seen them.
There we go. Last year's winners. That's Alejandro and Gisela, last year's winners.
Oh no, they have an extra piece. They got it.
There we go. Well done, them. Look at that. Look at that, and how that isn't that wonderful? How chuffed he is. That's someone has actually lost his crown. But
yeah. Oh no, they're so excited. Yeah. Oh, and here's Kathy and Jean.
Nice?
Wow. Their USA teammates are jumping up and down on the competition floor. Andrea.
Yeah. Kathy and Jean.
Andrea Peng And Kelly Walter stayed on the floor to cheer.
Yep.
For the
And you can
Reuter.
just see
Lovely.
Kristen
So
in the
2
background.
Americans
Kristen
in the top
will be up
5.
later on, of course.
2 American teams in the top 5 hooks. Oh, there's Victor and Natalia getting very close. I think within top 10, right? Maybe going to make the stage. Oh, that's so exciting. You can see Gisela and Alejandro kind of laughing in the background. Oh, my goodness.
They've just done so well, though.
Oh, this is crazy.
I thought they'd started so well. I think they've
They
just got
did.
a
They
little
started
bit, they've got a
so
little bit
strong.
unstuck somewhere.
Oh,
perhaps,
here we go. The Reuter sisters are true champions.
Maybe that green was costly. Maybe the green section.
I think the green is the trickiest part of this puzzle. I mean, I obviously haven't done it, but looking at the picture, I would say the green grass is the hardest bit.
A lot of the pink and gray, too, is ending up in the end. We're seeing a lot of that pink and gray stripe, which, you know, probably a lot of similar looking pieces there with just little bits of gray or little bits of pink. And so, yeah. Oh, and here we have the Siberian team. Yeah, Lena and Marie. Yep.
He could have put World Puzzle Capital.
Look
on
at
there,
Faye
couldn't
standing
they?
in the middle of 2 teams that look very close.
Oh,
Here we're seeing
there's
Kristen.
Kristen.
And her sister Linda. Oh my gosh, look at how calm.
I know.
Kristen's just calmly one after the other. Whoa, there it
Well
is.
done, ladies.
She'll be back to see if she can go one better later on her silver medal last year. in the
Ah, that was so
solos.
close.
Siberian team, well done them.
Here we go. Poland coming in right now. Fantastic.
Well done
work.
them. Well, I think I might go and see if I could find someone interesting for you to talk to.
100%. Bring him over.
We just had a puzzle coach come and talk to
We-
us.
Yeah. Ah, Mercedes and Vanda.
Marketa, of course, speaks no English at all. And Teresa speaks, but we need to be quite slow for her as well. And
Oh my gosh.
but I'll see if I can get
They
them to
finished.
come and talk to you. So I'll be back a bit later on.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you, Charlie. Who do you want?
Karen and Tiffany.
And Karen and
exciting.
Tiffany
Karen
have
and
come in as well. That
Tiffany.
is a lot of USA
56.
finishes.
Yes, it is.
Well done, ladies.
Okay, I'm going to scooch over so we make room. Oh my goodness, everybody, we're already joined by some winners. Ah, there is Yana and Katerina, right? Yes.
Yana looked disappointed.
Oh, yeah, they did look disappointed. I mean, and Emma and Mari just finished. Let me see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I have our top 10 already, so any finishes now are not going to make the stage, which is insane. We're at 56, 50, and here we got Sarah and Lauren. Oh, nice.
Good little puzzle pair right there.
Sorry, it's we got to be commenting on the action, but we have 2 third place in the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship pair final. Kelly Walter and Andrea Peng, welcome.
Welcome, ladies.
How are you feeling? Are you feeling jittery? What's going
I feel
on?
great. It was such a fun puzzle, and it was so fast.
I don't know if you could hear us.
Oh, and Allison Becca. Oh, that's fantastic.
Ah, Rihanna and
Katrina.
Katrina. Well done, ladies.
They're missing.
Oh, that was a volunteer just pointing out a piece missing, but at the start of the race, they just announced that when you've decided it's time, whether you find that piece or not, that is, they stop the time, and if there was a piece missing, they will automatically add 10 seconds. So what you just saw on the screen there
Was
was
that
a
one of those
volunteer
moments?
instinctively saying, oh, the piece, but they'd already recorded the time and they will have the 10 seconds added.
That's Sophie and her partner from Denmark. Okay, it's like Fast and Furious, but I do want to hear from you. Yeah, how are you feeling?
It's adorable. I felt like we never stopped.
Yeah.
We were like, it's like Sweet Street all over again.
Oh, really?
So this was a perfect image for you?
It was, yeah.
We were very excited when we opened it.
Really? And it's a nice souvenir.
Yes.
Right?
My parents already went and got another copy, so we have two.
We heard from Alfonso that it was immediately like a giant line and everybody was buying them. I think they're going to be sold out almost immediately. So, yeah.
Well, now that you're the world champions with this puzzle, I think you should try and get your hands on a few more
number
copies.
3, we got to clarify.
Oh,
number
my
3.
apologies.
Yeah, number
Third
3.
place in the world for this puzzle. I think you should get yourselves more copies.
Yeah, I would like to give some to some friends and family, so, but I don't.
And you can
if
autograph
they're really
them.
Online,
Yeah.
Monday, I guess I can order.
Yes, well, I do want to make a clarification. So I talked to the Ravensburger folks earlier, and so apparently in North America, it's a slightly different situation than the rest of the world as far as ordering them. They're a little worried about the demand and the amount of inventory. So I believe if you go to the website, you're going to see that they're setting up a random lottery system where you can put your name in to be able to purchase, and then they'll be assigning that out randomly as to who is able to make that purchase. No word on if that's like it or if it'll be more available later, but it is slightly different, so you want to get your name in. I was going to say, while you're here, maybe get a couple more, but I did want to clarify that for folks who are watching from North America. It only applies to North America. I think because of how huge the market is in North America, they anticipate just an incredible demand for these puzzles. So they're going to try to make it fair, I think, in terms of, just having something to mitigate, resale and all of those kinds of things. So there will be information on the website if people want to check that out, and then an FAQ that kind of explains how it works. But yeah, I just heard that earlier today, and they were, I think
we did get very excited.
I know, and it was like, sorry, but this is a little, wrench in the works. But I mean, people should still go check it out. I mean, get your name in there.
It's a fun image, and I can see why. It's way more vibrant than it looks here when we're looking at this.
Is it?
Like it's really cute.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. Like, I think we both were just in a groove the whole time, so.
Yeah. Just big smiles.
So, being a 1,000-piece puzzle didn't throw you off? So all your qualifications were 500 pieces. What was different for you approaching a 1,000?
I think we both prefer 1,000-piece puzzles in general. So I think the 500s, we were like, we just want to get through with like some good times to get to the 1,000s. Our approach is pretty much the same, although we did have to turn the puzzle because it barely fits sideways. So we did have to do it the other way than what we normally do.
Okay. And did you turn the box you were referencing to align with that, or you kept the box where it was? No. Okay, so you two were qualifying to peak with a 1,000-piece puzzle.
We knew we would be as strong as them.
That's fabulous. That's good to know. In the beginning, I thought, oh no, all the teams, they have to do 500s to get anywhere at Worlds, and 1,000 might throw some of the pairs. Yeah. But it was a gift for the two of you. You got your 1,000-piece puzzle.
Tammy and Yvonne finished. Nice.
You got your 1,000-piece puzzle. You got a perfect picture. You got the perfect souvenir. Yes, Adele and Finn.
Nice.
Finn is our youngest Australian competitor at Worlds.
Got a bit of glitch.
And we saw that you stayed around to cheer on your USA puzzle friends. That was really lovely.
We have, it's fun, we changed puzzles with Marquetta and Teresa, and then we've also gotten to be good friends with Coffee and Kiara, so I don't know, when you know who won and you're like, oh,
they're friends.
Like, we're so happy for them too.
And we were all so close too. I think that also makes it more fun.
Oh, that's nice. And we've said this over and over with the week is that puzzling is one of those competitive sports that you can be really close to the people you compete with, because it's not a typical sport where
Gabby and Soraya, nice.
you are directly competing. You're just competing against the clock, not really each other. Yeah.
I think we have to come up.
Nearly finishing.
I think we have to come up with a name for the Kelly Walter puzzle stance, because when you're in the groove, you've always got the one foot up on the chair and then you're bent over the puzzle.
Well, I realized that these chairs are the perfect height where I can put my leg on the chair and then I can sit on the top of the chair, like the back of the chair. So it's even more comfortable.
My puzzle partner this year, because my back just is shocking when I puzzle, and she said, Diane, just put your leg up on the chair. So for the very first time I did that here, and I have to admit, I was saying the whole time, please no camera come on me. Like it would have just been the most, oh my gosh. And
It helps with the strain on your lower back.
yeah, it does take the pressure off, but you've just taken it one step up, Kelly Walters. You've just taken it to you put your leg up and put your bottom on the back of the chair. Like you're almost lounging while you puzzle.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that. The things the information I take away from Worlds is just incredible. The things I learn.
Well, it sounds like Charlie is out there rounding up more winners.
All right, thank
I'm
you.
so glad. Okay, give a shout out to anybody you want to tell a shout out to, and if you want to share social media or anything like that, whatever you want to do.
Well, I'm Penguin's Puzzle on Instagram. You
Okay.
can find me Peng because of Andrea Peng.
Oh, I'm so cute. Yeah.
Some people don't get it right off, so.
I didn't.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm KW Puzzles. I'm not the most active, but
Yeah.
still welcome to follow me.
You might be now. You're third in the world in pairs.
Right,
I'm
right.
also in medical school, so
Got a lot of time
some
to
exams
puzzle.
to go back to.
I don't know. A shout out to my family, and before I left, I cleaned up all the puzzles in the family room. I put everything away, so I'll take a break and
Yeah,
I'll be better.
yeah.
They're going to get your undivided attention
Yes,
when you
they
go
are.
home.
Yeah.
Whether they want it or not.
Also, shout out to all my friends and family, and also all the volunteers and all of you for helping put this thing on every year.
That's
yeah,
nice.
It's great.
Yeah, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck in the final. You still have one more to go tonight, ladies.
I know.
I feel like, at least for me, I feel like the pressure's off a little bit.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do the puzzle as fast as I can, and
Yep. See what happens. Nice. Well, thank you so
Congratulations.
much. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Okay, yeah. Here we go. We're going to have more guests joining us. It's
Wowee.
just going to be a steady stream of guests, folks, because these folks just keep on finishing.
Steady stream of puzzle champions.
Yeah,
This is
right.
So
It's so exciting.
I forgot my bag. I will just go for my bag.
Oh, yeah, you're okay. All right. Kiara just sat down. Kati's going to be here in just one moment. How are you feeling? Number 2 in the world.
I'm happy. I'm exhausted. I don't really believe it yet fully.
Really?
Yeah.
Believe it, girl.
Believe
Second
it.
place in the world.
Right? I mean, she just said she's a little in shock still, Kathy. How are you feeling?
Same,
Yeah.
but very happy.
Yeah.
The puzzle was so pretty. We had so much fun. And it was so tight between the Czechs and us, and I love the semblances.
Yeah.
There was 25 seconds
Yes.
between first
So
and second
close,
place.
So close. What did it? What took you 25 seconds longer?
5 seconds were on you not opening the box, the bag.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't break. I think I was too nervous to like stress out, etc.
Yeah.
And like I didn't break it, and like my nails bent, and like the box didn't open. And
It might have been like 5 seconds. But
Yeah.
yeah. And then the other thing that we did wrong is the first thing we sorted out was the dome, and then she looked at it and was like, nope, I'm not doing it. And then I did the same after I did my first area, and I was like, no, I'm not doing it, but it was also in the way, so we moved that pile of
Oh, you
pieces
kept
of the
moving
dome
it
around. a couple
around?
The
of times.
dome cost you 20 seconds.
I think
and the bag cost you 5
from where I
seconds.
put it first
might have.
to you in the end. Moving the pieces from where I sorted them out to where you assembled it.
Yeah, but we also had other stuff in the meantime, and it was, I don't know.
Yeah. And it wasn't the
Like,
rain.
we should just not have sorted the dome out.
I bet if you ask every team, they're going to say, we did this, we did this, we did. I mean, but in the end, second place.
We are extremely happy. Like, we are super, super happy. And I'm also happy about having two.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm happy about seeing Teresa and Market on the
right.
place too.
Here's what's crazy is we're just like, oh, and Teresa Marquette, I mean, of course, you know, they're so fast. And then it's like we're 3 places in and they go to Alejandro and I'm like, wait, he's still there? What is happening? It was like brain freeze. It was like I didn't remember that he and the last, you know, world champion, he and Gazella, were still competing.
Yeah.
They came in fourth.
And, you know, we have a ladies' podium today.
Yes, right?
Ladies
and
podium.
all ladies podium.
I'm not sure if it's the first time or not. I would have to look.
I would have to go back and check as well. But that is exciting. Yeah, that's exciting. Exciting.
Exciting to have a ladies' podium.
I mean,
girls, congratulations. That's outstanding effort.
Yes,
Second fastest in the world.
I mean, looking
by 25 seconds.
I was going to say
by 25. You know what?
Oh, good.
You own that. You own that.
Is this your kind of puzzle? Is it?
Yeah.
Right there.
I think it's beautiful. I think it's everyone's kind of puzzle. It's so beautiful. They did a great job on that selection.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So happy. Like, it just made me happy to puzzle it.
You were enjoying the process.
Absolutely. From the first moment to the last.
Yeah. No, I said, I was like, I don't think anybody's really going to get stuck ever on this puzzle. Did you ever feel stuck?
At some point in the end where I only had the pinks and grays on the
little bit
left. They were kind of hard, and I feel, but it's okay. I didn't get
where
stuck
these
too
girls
much.
are finishing right now, that area.
Yeah.
And I did shape sort the dome because it was a bit hard.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, like I did the bottom part with the window and like the top with the sky, and then in the middle there were like, it's 15 pieces, they all look the same, and I shape sorted them.
Nice work. Yeah.
Those are my
Lorenzo, yeah, that's awesome. This is insane, everybody. Yeah, everybody's
so many pairs. It's just one after the other after the other.
It's constant clapping, you know.
How,
but
how long do we have? Other 5 minutes or other?
It's an hour and 10
it's 2 hours because it's 1,000 pieces, so it's 2 hours.
I thought it was less than last year
No.
this time. No, it's still 2 hours. Okay.
Oh, they're just like, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, it starts at 19:30. I believe.
We still have time.
I thought it started at 19. Okay.
You have 1 hour and something.
So are you still, is the adrenaline still working its way out of your system?
Absolutely. I actually hope that it doesn't fully because I don't want to crash before the finals.
Yeah, right. You hope it lasts
and you
a
want
little
this
bit.
moment, you want to save this
Yeah.
moment.
Yes.
Yeah. We need to take a few pictures before we remove the shirts. I just lost Kathy.
Yeah,
We need to take a few pictures.
it's really remarkable. It's really remarkable that we're at a minute or an hour 10 and this many people are finishing. I'm going to
Ellie
try
and
to load the
Louise.
page, and see kind of where
Well
we're
done,
at.
Ellie and Louise.
Yep.
Like, maybe everybody's going to finish and it's going to be amazing.
Do you know what?
Wouldn't
That was my prediction at the beginning, is that every pair will finish this puzzle within the 2 hours.
I hope that happens.
I think so.
I think it does.
I think it does. I mean, based on how well the semifinals went and how quickly everybody finished.
There's an overview of the room.
Yep. Look at all those empty tables, and we still have 50 minutes to go, or 49
I
minutes
think
to go.
it is a rather easy
They
image.
are coming in every couple of seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
Oh, wow.
It's intense right now for sure.
And also, not only because the puzzle is a perfect speed puzzle, but the level of ability of the pairs who are in this race.
Yeah,
I mean, we had our...
It's been hard to get here.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
had our first round and then we had our semi-final. The semi-finals were just crazy fast. So the finals, we're talking the best puzzlers in the world right now. Yeah.
I wish everybody was able to see you right now because you're so cute. You're holding hands under the table. No, it's adorable. You're holding hands under the table and Kati's leaning on Chiara and just sort of, You can feel the love. It's very nice.
They're relishing in this moment.
They are,
They're
and
really,
we love
like,
it.
You did it together. You're behaving like a really close team.
I think we are. I think we are a good pair. Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
you
very
certainly are.
happy with. Yeah.
You
I'm
certainly
so
are.
glad I asked you last year. Yes. And it worked out.
I mean, can we expect to see you next year potentially as a pair again? Oh yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can expect to see some
Why would we
rematches
change
happening.
There
Yeah.
was no hesitation
No,
in those
no
nods and those
hesitation.
yeses.
Yeah.
You've
That's
found
fantastic.
the perfect puzzle partner, guys.
I think so.
Yes.
Look at you both.
I know.
Like snuggle pot and cuddle pie.
It's adorable. We love it. Well, I do want to let you go celebrate. I can see. I'm going to try get Teresa and them to come over, but I mean, just congratulations. You guys
Thank
are so,
you.
I'm so happy for you.
Continue enjoying this moment.
Yeah.
Let that last as long as you can. Oh, that was my part in your second debate.
We didn't use it at all. It was accompanying us on the chair.
Us, like not stress out because I had a freak out moment like when we were sitting here 5 minutes before and I was like, I took the trays out of the bag because I thought we didn't need them. And we used them only once while training, like we usually do it without, but still there was that panic moment, what if we need the tray? And I forget it, and that's what makes us do
So
it.
those that don't know what we're talking about, I lent the girls my sorting tray before they started, and I did mention to them that if they happened to win, I wanted to be in the team photo for my contribution to their success.
So we could still take a team photo, but you need to step out and leave Val alone for a second because I think Kathy will go and rest after we take some photos.
Do you know what? I will step out and have a photo with you. You're the second fastest pair in the world. I think that's worth a photo. Congratulations,
Thank
ladies.
you so much for stopping by, and good luck in the individuals to both of you.
I'm going to get my photo with them.
Oh yes, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I can have them sit here and you can jump on the end.
What's that?
I just saw in the chat, everybody's like, wow, almost everybody's finished. And you're right. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We've had 3, 2, and now 1. I am joined here at the table with Teresa Marquetta. And oh my goodness, you put on quite a performance. That was so exhilarating to watch. We were all just dying back here.
Really?
It was so exciting. I mean, it was so close, and I felt like all of a sudden at the end, you guys, something happens. You get down to like maybe the last 50 pieces, and it is like flying. You go so fast. So how are you feeling?
Very happy. Because you're still trying to hear if there's some
right, clapping,
and then still nothing. So come on, we can do it.
Yeah.
We can be the first. And
right.
That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I can't imagine. I mean, yeah, it was just so close. I mean, it was 25 seconds between you and then the next. Yeah, and so it was
second
so.
hour.
Kiara and Kathy.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, and so for your time, it was the 47:41. They were 48:06. So close. And that's why we were all just like, what is going to happen? It was very exciting viewing for everybody.
I had to watch on YouTube then.
Yeah, and I was thinking, I was like, this is so different from last year, where we had the Boston puzzle that was such a grueling kind of chore. I mean, it really took a long time. Were you surprised to see something like this? Yeah.
I love it, absolutely love it. It's so beautiful puzzle.
Yeah.
There are so many details from Valladolid, and we love it.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to destroy it because it's so beautiful. They are doing again. And
yeah.
It's so
Oh, I know. When you watch, it looks like a fun puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I just, oh my gosh, yes. And then I was calmed down because the prettiest.
Yeah. Nice. I did think that's what I mean. I feel like you're very calm. And you're going and you're calm and you're getting a lot done, and then at the end it's like bum, 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 you know? Yeah.
So did you find the colours were calming?
Maybe.
The colours
It's a
helped
good
you
idea.
feel calm? Maybe. Yeah, congratulations.
I
guys.
know.
Outstanding.
I also think you guys should get an award for rocking puzzle fashion. I mean, I always say you're like the rock stars of the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championship. You come in and you got the pants and you got the outfits and the lipstick and the hair
jewelry.
and the jewelry. Yes, I love your glasses. I mean, you're just so colorful, and it's
Yes,
you
I
just
love colors
yeah,
very
yeah,
much.
yeah. I mean, it is just such a fun thing to watch you puzzle.
Thank
Is
you.
that weird for people to say that to you?
No, we love it.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, now we have the individual final coming up. What are you hoping for? What do you want to see?
Well, I am hoping for top 10 for me.
Top 10?
And I am hope that Marketa could won or be in first top 3.
Really? Yeah.
What are you hoping for?
Like Tarka, top 10, top
Oh.
10.
Yeah.
No, she's better. You saw it yesterday.
No,
Yeah.
I don't agree with you.
And she has little helpers, so it's a little bit unfair maybe.
That's right, we heard. Congratulations, Marketa. We heard you were expecting. So that's very exciting. So maybe.
I didn't.
Oh, yes. She has a little helper with her. Yes. I fully expect to see you here next year with a baby and like a backpack, and you're just puzzling. No. Oh, really? Oh. What?
She had a baby last year here.
Oh, she did?
No.
Oh, no, I see next year. Next
Next
year,
year. Oh,
yes,
sorry,
next year. I was
sorry,
like,
yes,
no, next year, yeah.
Maybe a good idea.
Yeah.
Try to think about it.
Baby
Yeah.
on the back.
And early, like start the baby early with the jigsaw puzzling, get the baby involved, give a puzzle, and here you go, baby.
Maybe she just try to eat them.
That's true.
More than likely.
That age, it's probably, going in the mouth, not so much on the table, but yeah, that's so exciting. So congratulations. But yeah, what kind of puzzle do you want in the individual? You want this? So maybe we just do this again. Just here you go, and it's 1,000, and yeah.
So is that a perfect competition puzzle?
Yes, absolutely.
Like
Yes.
you could not have
Yes.
For
you
here
could
in
not
Valladolid,
pick
So
a
shout
mono
out to
puzzle.
Marie
nothing
Boisseau.
could
Isn't
be
that
better
wonderful?
than this one.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
That is really cool. I hope that Marie hears this and knows, the artist, that you've made the perfect speed puzzle, because I'm sure, I'm sure a lot of thought went into this and how to make this and have it be Valladolid and make it a good puzzle. Yeah, it's so
I love
exciting.
her colour selections.
Yeah.
The tones in the colours are just beautiful.
It's very relaxing. Yeah. Are you going to do the puzzle again, but more slowly?
Yes, this one definitely yes.
Really? Yeah.
I don't do it often, again, and now when I speak puzzling, I don't make more than 500, but this one, yes.
Yeah, you'll do this one again.
You know how we're talking about puzzle fashion? I just spotted you have permanent puzzle fashion. You've got a puzzle tattoo on your
Is this
arm.
right?
Yes. Look at that.
Can I get a photo?
Of course.
Because we've been talking a lot about this. Oh, I
Puzzle
love it.
tattoo on the in.
That's
four
so
pieces
cool.
on
Yes.
the
Oh, that's
inside
so
of your
cool. I want
arm.
to get the full.
Because
Yeah, so we
It's
see
my
it.
family.
Oh, it represents your family?
Yeah, because it's me and my husband and my 2 kids.
Oh,
so
that's so
All thing I
cute.
love is here.
Oh my goodness. So when
That's
the camera comes
adorable.
on, we'll try and show them.
We have a photo shoot going on while we're back here, everyone. Thank you, Charlie.
Hopefully
So
we'll,
many amazing styles.
Yes.
hopefully we'll get to show people on the camera.
Yes, if it
But
comes over,
for
we'll
those that
get
can't
the
see
tattoo.
it, there's 2 larger pieces that are actually joined together, and that is her and her husband. And then below that are 2 smaller pieces that are separated but sort of overlapping,
Try to get
and
this
that
on
is
the
her
camera.
children. I
No,
think
on the
that is a
camera.
beautiful
Yeah.
representation.
So for Rafa.
That's very nice.
I love it. so much.
Wait, so when did you get that done?
This year,
Ah,
13th of May.
so it's very recent. Oh wow, that's lovely.
Maybe Rafa will show. I don't know if
Gosh,
he'll
they're
know.
all finishing at the same time. We made a prediction that everybody will finish before 2 hours.
Well,
Do you think so?
Yes, I think that everybody could finish.
The tables are clearing
Oh my
out
gosh,
very, very
yeah. I
fast.
tried to load the results to
Oh,
see.
there's the
There it is.
tattoo.
Yeah, there we can see your tattoo,
Isn't that
your beautiful
gorgeous?
tattoo, so people can, and like you said, it's your. This is for Teresa's tattoo. Yeah, yeah. It represents her husband and kids.
So the puzzle fashion just goes
Yes.
one step further.
Right? Yeah. Well, I'm so happy for you both. I know you probably want to go celebrate with your friends and take pictures and everything. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you for inviting us.
I know, and now good luck in the individual final.
Thank you so
Did
much.
you want to say
Yes,
a message
and
to your beautiful family?
Yes, and you can speak.
Your children?
Yes, whatever. Yep.
Tak jo, všechny vás mám ráda a děkuji, že jste mi všichni fandili.
Markéta's shy.
A můžeš česky?
Všem moc děkuji za podporu, za fandění, jste skvělí. Taky vás mám ráda samozřejmě. A už se těšíme domů.
Už se na vás těšíme, ano.
Yep.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations,
Yes.
ladies. World champions.
I mean, just so excited for you.
Yeah,
Yes.
me too. Thank
Wonderful.
you.
And also, somebody noted it's an all-lady podium this year
Yes.
in the top 3, so that's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
so nice. But yeah, congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you so much. Thank you.
I'm loving the chat right now, Diarn. What a wonderful community. The
Yeah.
chat is just so sweet. I'm telling you, most wholesome event ever.
While all that was going on, have you seen the floor?
Is there just
it
one
has
left?
cleared
Oh,
out.
there's one that just finished. Oh my gosh.
Tenemos también, a ver, queremos saber si algún médico con
I think we're down to one
médicos
team
por
left.
aquí que
Look at
tengan
that pair.
persona que se encuentra un
This
poco
is
mal.
incredible.
If there's
We
any
had
doctor,
2
anyone
hours
with any
planned
medical
for this
experience,
event for a
or
1,000-piece
someone
puzzle, and
who
it's
can
not
take
even an hour and a
medical
half and we're
I
done.
had originally said I expect every team to finish. I didn't think
We have someone
finishes
here.
for an hour and a half.
Right?
I was
Tenemos aquí
saying
alguien
finish
con
before
experiencia
2
médico.
hours, not an hour and a half.
I know, this is...
So they've just exceeded my expectations.
I tell you, this year has exceeded all of our expectations. It seems like every round we get surprised, and I feel like next year when we're, helping Alfonso to plan this event, it's going to be like, we have to change so many things.
Yeah.
Clearly, we do not need this much time
Look
for
at all
these
our
puzzlers.
volunteers putting their feet
Yes.
up, and
Oh,
they've
right?
all worked so
Just
hard. They
chilling
deserve
out.
to put their feet
They
up.
do.
And I know someone else who deserves to put their feet up. Valerie Coit, who is to my right here. Valerie,
Too much
Valerie
love for me today.
has
I can't
been,
handle it.
Valerie has been the hardest working person here the whole week. Valerie has gone non-stop. I only did one full day yesterday, and I've nearly lost my voice, so I don't know how you've retained your beautiful voice.
I don't know if my voice is beautiful, but I appreciate the compliment. But I will say, I think my body will give out tomorrow afternoon.
Once you stop,
It's holding on.
And that right there is our last team. The Dome has gone nuts celebrating the final team to finish their puzzle in the pairs final of the World Jigsaw Puzzle Championships. Every single...
And it's the UK family. I didn't notice.
Every single pair in the pairs final have completed their puzzle in less than 1 hour and 30 minutes.
That is a father-daughter team from the UK. We've been wanting to talk.
they
that
weren't
was
the
just
last
on.
ones.
Oh,
That-
sorry, you're right.
that's
That was
delayed.
just on earlier.
Sorry, Val was looking at something earlier.
You'd think I would have the hang of this. You were just saying how great I was at it, and then I screwed it up. No, this has been incredible. Okay, we're going to do just a quick recap. What an exciting round. We had Teresa and Marquetta finishing first with 47-41. Kathy and Chiara close behind at 48-06. Kelly and Andrea from this United States 4909. I'm having to yell now because it's so loud in here.
The excitement in this dome is incredible.
Then in fourth, Alejandro and Gisela, our reigning world champion pair. They came in fourth. It's so crazy.
There may be an upset this year.
There might be.
There may be an upset.
Yes. So come back in an hour and a half. We will be back at...
Con Caja Rural no te comunicarás a través de móvil, ordenador, teleoperadores impersonales ni empleados desmotivados.
We'll be happy again.
Para nosotros lo más importante es el trato humano, cada vez con más oficinas y más personas, con cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra. Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.
Desde Caja Rural de Zamora queremos apoyar a quienes permanecen aquí y depositan su confianza en nosotros por cercanía, eficacia, profesionalidad y compromiso con nuestra tierra.
I felt all alone. The memory breaks my heart. Now we're heading the right direction. We'll be happy again, together again, together again.
Caja Rural de Zamora. Gente como tú.